Good. We're going to start our session by standing up, bringing ourselves into a prayer position with our hands onto our heart chakra. And then we're going to take a deep inhalation through the belly, through the nose. And exhale deeply and relax the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply, relax the shoulders. One more time. And exhale deeply, relax the shoulders. Then we're going to do some sun salutations. So we're just going to do them slowly so you're not going to get too lost in it. So we're just going to bring our hands into prayer position. And then we're going to take a deep inhalation, bringing arms up. And then all the way down, forward bend. Bring the right foot to the back. Right foot to the back. Hands in prayers. Coming down, plank, hold, all the way down, bringing ourselves into cobra, tucking the toes, downward dog, bringing the right leg front, left leg front, inhale deeply and down. Inhale, all the way down, right foot back, left foot back, plank, all the way down. Cobra, shoulders down, tucking the toes, downward dog, right foot front, left foot front, inhale and down. I'm going to go with the left foot, inhale deeply, all the way down, left foot back, hold, and down, plank, hold, all the way down, cobra, shoulders down, tucking the toes, downward dog, left foot, right foot, inhale, down. Again, left foot, inhale, all the way down. Left foot, right foot, plank. Hold, all the way down. Cobra, down. Tucking the toes, downward dog. Left foot, right foot, inhale, and down. We're going to go again. Inhale, all the way down. Right leg, left leg, plank. All the way down. Cobra, shoulders down, tucking the toes, downward dog, right leg, left leg, inhale, down, inhale, all the way down, left leg, right leg, plank, all the way down, cobra, shoulders down, tucking the toes, downward dog, left leg, right leg, inhale, down, one more time, inhale, all the way down, right leg, left leg, plank, all the way down, tucking the toes, shoulders down, cobra, tucking the toes, downward dog, right leg, left leg, inhale, down, inhale, and down, left leg, right leg, plank, all the way down, a cobra, shoulder down, tucking the toes, downward dog, left leg, right leg, inhale and down. And taking some deep inhalation, bringing your heartbeat down. Inhale and exhale. And then from that position, we're just going to go into a nice opening just the leg a little bit, bring the hands down. And then we're going to go for all the way down for forward bend. And just stay where you are. Forward bend. Breathing in, breathing. And then in that forward bend, we're just going to bring our right leg up behind, but staying in our forward bend. So we're just kind of like a flamingo on one leg, right? So we're just doing a forward bend on the left leg with our right leg bent backward. Breathing. Bring the feet down. I'm going to switch over, making sure that your right leg is nice and strong. Bringing that left leg bent behind. Breathing. down, switch it over. We're going to start again with the right leg. Left leg is straight, right leg bent. Breathing. Breathing. Bring the leg down, bringing the left leg up. Breathing. Bring the leg down, and then bending the leg slowly, slowly, and going all the way back up to a standing position. Back to the mountain pose position. And we are going to do a nostril breathing, right? So we are going to bring a left hand in Chin Mudra, bringing the right ring fingers, closing the left nostril. We're going to do a couple just to practice. Inhale right. And then we're closing with both the thumb and we're holding. And then we're opening the left, exhale. And then we're going to the other side again. Inhale left, closing all, exhale right. Okay, so we're just going to practice that much slower. So you can also close your eyes when you're doing that. So you're really getting into the practice of just breathing and just be completely into that moment, right? That's really important. And then also when you are just doing those deep breathing and we're holding, try to relax your shoulders also. Don't be tense when you're holding your breath, right? All right, so closing left nostril, closing your eyes, inhale, right, closing and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale right, left, exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right, last round, inhale right, closing and hold. Exhale left, inhale left, closing and hold. Exhale right. Bring the hands down, inhale deeply with both nostrils. And exhale slowly. One more time. And exhale slowly. And just resume normal breathing. Just paying attention to the feeling, the awareness of where your breath is going. And then we're going to open our eyes gently, coming back to being a little bit more active. So we're just going to go and take a step to the side, and we're going to bend the knee, right? So I'm really having a wide stance, right? And then I'm going to bend the right knee, right? So I'm just going to try to be real slow there. Then bring your hands in prayers, and I'm going to bring ourselves into that right leg. So both of my feet are facing forward, right? Breathing. Breathing. Holding, but don't hold your breath. Then we're going to come back to the center, and then we're going to open that right foot, right? And then we're going to bend the leg, right? So we're just going to like a sort of a modified warrior position. And then we're going to bring the hand and prayers on top of the right knee again. Breathing. Hold it, but hold your breath. Coming back slowly, slowly, bringing hands onto warrior one. Shoulders are down, so nice and pretty. And then we're going to bring our right heel up. Same position. Challenging that heel, challenging that ankle. And then bring it down. Then we're going to close the feet again, the right foot, bringing the hands, clasping the hands, and we're going to go for forward bend with hand claps all the way down. And breathe. Breathing. Remember, I reminded you that your breathing is just oxygenation, but it's also a way of getting into a meditative yoga. You know, we are moving our body, but our mind is becoming much more calmer because we're just focusing on our breath. This is sort of like a meditation in a way. So that's why I'm just urging you all the time to focus on your breathing, bringing into the nose, feeling the air going down the lungs and coming back out, and just watching that. Then we're going to bend the legs again, hands in prayers, and then we're going to bend. We're not changing our feet position. Then we're going to bend ourselves to the left and bring our hands into our knees. Breathing. Breathe. And we're coming back, and then we're going to open the foot, right? Go into warriors, right? And do the same. Bring the hands in prayer on top of the left knee. Making sure that you're bent, that your knees is right above your toes. And breathe. Then we'll come back into warrior. Hands are just nice and strong. Shoulders are down. Breathing. Then we're going to come back, closing the feet again. Bring your hands, clasp the hand behind, and then all the way down. But we're just going to go to a flat back. We're not going to go all the way down, right? Flat back, and we try to bring our hands forward with the flat back. And hold. So the head is facing down, right? Head is facing down. It's like you imagine your back like a plank, right? And then we try to get those hands to go a bit more further forward if we can. And then we're going to come back slowly, slowly, opening both feet into a second position. And then we're going to go into a grand plie. And then, so when we go grand plie, we kind of tuck our stomach in, right? Because we don't want to be end up like this, right? So when we tuck our stomach in, our abs in, we are just making sure that we are not into the wrong position. The other thing too is that make sure that your feet are not too open, because if they're too open, then you're just going to be out of balance, right? So we still are keeping our hands clasped, and then we're going to go for a forward bend, flat back. Same thing with the head down, flat back, not going all the way down, and bringing those hands as far as we can forward. Breathing. Coming back, slowly, slowly, bringing the hands to the front. Few shoulder roll, and then we're just going to stay here, deepening our grand plie. I can't say that. All right. Holding, but don't hold your breath. Feeling the heat going to your legs, strengthening the knee joint, very important. Those are isometric yoga move, which means we're just staying in one position, which is a lot harder than just trying to go back and forth. And then we're going to get the heels up. Same position, heels up. Breathing. Then slowly we're going to extend the leg all the way. We still have our heels up and go for the star, right? Arms apart. Breathing. And then we're going to come back down, and then we're going to go back to our grand plie, but we're going to bring our hands to the back. See, I'm going inside, and I'm going to bring them on front. I'm going to close up a little bit my grand plie, right? So I can reach my feet, right? I'm going inside and on the outside, grabbing my feet, the inside of the ankle. And hold. The head is facing downward. Breathing. Then bringing the hands to the front, and we're going to move into our mat. We keep going here, right? Okay, going to move into our mat, into downward dog, right? So, of course, downward dog, we may have trouble with our heels, right? They don't want to come down. So we're just going to bend knees back and forth, nice and gently. Breathing. Breathing. And then we're going to go into a downward dog, and we're going to go up onto our heels, right? Just onto our toes. We're really bending those toes. Breathing. And then we're going to come back down. And then we are going from that position. We're still down downward dog. So we're just going to try to bring the back a bit more lower and the hips more further up, right? We're just trying to really get with the breath. Remember, we don't push or pull, right? We use the breath as a focus to just inhale and exhale, deepening. Then we're going to bring the right foot on top of the left knee, right? And we're going to hold it there, right? So I've got my left foot bending my leg on top of my right knee, and hold. Breathing. And then from that position, I'm going to bring myself into a standing split, a sort of a modified split, right? So we're still in my downward dog position, but I'm bringing my right leg way up there. Breathing. Bringing that right leg down. Then we're going to switch over. If your shoulders are starting to get tired, we can take a break with extended shuffles or we keep going. So we're going to bring the left foot on top of the right knee, right? And hold it there. Breathing. Breathing. And then we're going to bring that left leg up as far as we can. Breathing. Bringing the right leg down. Then we're going to go kneel down, extended child pose, and bring the arms around. Relax all the shoulders. Breathing. And then from that position, we're going to come back up on your knees, slowly, slowly. Bring your hands to your knee, taking a couple of inhalation. And exhale deeply, relaxing the shoulders. Then from that position, we're going to go into our elbow, right? And then, we're just going to go bringing the elbow, making sure when you have your elbows together, then the same level, right? And then we're going to clasp our hands. And then from that position, we're just going to go into a plank on elbow, right? So a very important thing to do when we do the plank on elbow or whatever we do, any planks, we tighten our buttocks muscle, because if we don't do that, we're just going to the whole lower back is getting the brunt of the asana, right? So we don't want to do that. So we're really tightening those buttocks, really, really strong. Breathing. Breathing. And then we're going to bring the right leg to the front and go ourselves all the way up for the pigeon, right? So we went from the plank of the elbow to the pigeon with your right leg to the front. So we're bringing the hands and touching our thumbs together. Shoulders are down. And then we're taking deep inhalation. And exhale gently. Bringing your head up and bringing the lower lips above the upper lips. Breathing. And then from that position, we're going to go all the way down to relax again, the deepening or stretch. Again, we're going to stretch the front of the left thighs, the hip flexor, the quads. And then from the position, we're going to come back up, keeping that right leg bent, and then we're going to bring the left leg all around for a twist, right? So it's on top. I'm doing a twist. I'm going to turn to you so you can see better, right? So then from the position, I'm going to turn my shoulders all the way toward the left, bring the right arms on the outside of the left knee, bringing, and then we're going to just do some deep inhalation. So I'm going to try to lengthen the spine when we twist. So inhale deeply, lengthen, and twist, and exhale through the nose. Inhale again, lengthen, and exhale. Inhale, Lengthen, lengthen, and exhale. Now. And exhale. So we're just going to stay here. Just breathing to the belly. So feeling the colon and all the digestive system is getting compressed on that side. That's really good. Help with elimination. And then from that position, we're going to turn around and go on the other side into on the elbows, right? Making sure your elbows are both good, clasping your hand, and then we're going to go for our plank on that side. So making sure you have a little space between the feet and tucking those glutes in and hold. Breathing. Breathing. Making sure your glutes are tight, because, you know, we can kind of have the tendency to sag in that mid part of our body. And then from that position, we're just going to bring the left knee to the front for the Pijot on the other side. There we go. Bringing both hands to the front, touching your thumb. Bringing the shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the head, neck up. And then bring the lower lips above the upper lips. Then breathe. And then from that position, we're just going to go all the way down to relax completely the position, breathing. Then we're going to come back up slowly, and then we're going to go and bring ourselves into the twist with the right leg going right over the left leg, right? So I'm just going to go more center here. And then we are going to turn ourselves to the right, bringing the left arm on the outside of the right knee, turning our head to the back, to the right shoulders. And then we're going to do the stem. We're going to just inhale deeply and twist, right? And lengthening the spine. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And exhale. Inhale. Lengthening, lengthening, and exhale. Inhale. Lengthening. And exhale. Staying there a little bit. And then we're going to come back to the center, and then we're going to go ourselves into, get ourselves into the butterfly position, right? Sitting down on your mat, taking the hands to the feet, taking a deep inhalation, and bringing the shoulders down. Shoulders down, very tall spine, and then exhale deeply forward. And we're going to step forward. Breathing. Breathing. And then from this position, we're going to come back up, and then we're going to close the left leg and open the right leg, right, for half forward bend with the half leg. So then first we're just going to bring that right hand to the front, right? And then we're going to do a side bend for the right. So we're not facing the knee at all. We're just really giving a nice big stretch to the thoracic cage to the side. Breathing. Breathing. And try every time you exhale to just try to let go and go a little bit further. And then we're going to come back slowly, slowly. We're going to switch legs. We're just going to open the left leg, loosen the right leg, bringing the left hand to the front and going for a nice bend. Breathing. Coming back to the center. And then we're going to open both legs and really try to open ourselves as far as we can. And we're going to go back for a forward bend. Breathing. Coming back up, we're going to bring the right hand to the front and go for a side bend again. So this time it's a little bit easier, so we can try to grab our right foot with our left hand, or we just stay where we are. So we're making sure, you can see my head is still there, right? Making sure that we're still sideways. We are not facing the knee at all. Breathing. Coming back and all the way to the other side. Breathing. 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 And then we're going to come back to the center. And again, we're just going to go for a forward bend as far as we can. Put the head down if you can, or the elbow, whatever you can. And then coming back up. And then we are going to try to practice the split. I know. We can do it. We don't have to do it. We can just practice, okay? So how do we do that? Well, first of all, we're closing that left leg, right? So closing your left leg like it's bent like that. Then we're going to climb up, right? Climb up on that leg, right? So, and then we have our hands on each side, right? So we're really nice and strong. So there's no danger to hurt ourselves. And then slowly, slowly, we're just going to start to just work ourselves down, right? And breathe. So we can just stay where we are and just practice slowly. Breathing. And then we're going to come back. So how do we come back? We bend, and then we bend the left leg, right? And then we come back sitting down, right? Nice and safe. Okay, so now we're going to try the other side, right? So we're going to open the left leg, bending the right leg as far as we can to the back, right? Then we climb up, right? And then we just go and slowly try to practice that position, right? Always making sure that both hands on each side. So we're not going to go and hurt ourselves. That's not the idea. The idea is just practice. Breathing. Breathing. then we're going to come back slowly, slowly, bringing both legs together. And then we're going to go with the leg to the front for a front bend. Nice and easy. Breathing. And then we're going to come back, and then we're going to go down into our corpse pose, very temporarily, I would add. So we're just going to go lower down, right? Okay. And then corpse pose, but we are not going to just stay in corpse pose. We're going to practice our favorite practice, which is our core practice, right? Again, you know, we do that every time because we need to make sure that we can actually have much more stability in the pelvic area. You know, flexibility is great, but if you're very flexible but you have no stability, you can get injury, right? Very much more easy in your back or your hip or whatever. So the strong core is a guarantee against that. Okay, so we're just going to bring our hands to the back, bring to the back of our neck so we can hold our head and be comfortable. Remember, your elbows are not really tight, they're really floppy. Then we're just going to bring both legs up and have the left leg straight and the right leg bent, right? And we're just holding. So the key in that practice is to have the lower back. So if the lower back is not on the floor, we need to go up, right? Because we want to make sure that we have the lower back glued to the floor. That's really important. And then we're going to switch over. Breathing. Switch over. Switch over. Switch over. One more time. And then we're going to bring both feet up and hold it there. Bringing the legs wide apart and hold it there. Bringing the legs back in, bending the knees slightly. Then we're just going to bring the left elbow toward the right knee, right? So remember, your head is still above ground. We are not taking a break yet. And hold. Right elbow, left knee. Breathing, engage your breath. Very important. Left elbow, right knee. Right elbow, left knee. Left elbow, right knee. If you need to take a break, please lay down, knees to your chest, but otherwise we keep going. Right elbow, left knee. Bringing both elbow back, staying still up, extending your legs, and then just very small lift. Remember, your head is still not on the ground. Very small lift with your hips. Breathing. Very small lift. And we're going to hold the lift and then bring ourselves a little bit higher and hold. And a few more lift. There we go. A few more and hold. A little higher. And then bring the heads down and rolling your spine all the way back to the corpuscles. Bring your arms to the back. Inhale deeply and extend everything. Extend and relax through the mouth. Inhale. Extend and relax to the mouth. Inhale. Extend to the mouth. And relax. Stay where you are. Feeling the blood flowing toward the lower organs, very beneficial. And then we're going to turn slowly to the right, going all the way back up into easy pose. And we are going to practice our kaphabalati breathing. As you know, everybody is up to snuff with that one. But if you're not, I'll just explain just very briefly. So first of all, we using always a little bit cushion, right? Because if we don't have any cushion and we try to practice to breathe, we're just going to sag slowly, end up like that. And then there's no breathing going on there, right? Because the chest is forward. So when we put ourselves a little cushion, suddenly we are much more upright, spine's upright, and then, and then the chest is open, right? And then what we're going to do is that we are going to inhale deeply, exhale deeply. And then we're going to inhale rapidly through the belly, through the nose, and expel that, CO2 very rapidly for 20 times, 3 times 20. And then we'll be holding our breath too, right? So if you get lost a little bit in it, don't worry about it. Just try to follow my voice. Best is also to close your eyes so you're really into the practice, right? So we're just going to do a couple just for practice. Inhale to the belly. And exhale, push it out. There. Okay, so it's really, you can also place your hand on your belly to feel that, your lower belly is pushing that energy in, and really getting rid of that old CO2. It's very beneficial for the body, right? It's also a great way to calm the mind too. And especially like when we do breath retention, that's the best way if you have anxiety is to just really release the anxiety, even temporarily if it's a big anxiety, whatever. You do this holding the breath, and then you retain the breath as long as you can, and then when you release, you find the whole body is just releasing a lot of it. So it's extremely beneficial. Okay, so it's closing our eyes, listen to my voice, inhale deeply. Exhale deeply, relax the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply, relax the shoulders. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly and start. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. To the nose. Exhale deeply. Inhale to the belly. Last round. Last one. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale 3/4 and hold. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. And resume normal breathing. So now that we have keeping your eyes closed or opening your eyes gently for 45 degrees, we are going to work on our little guided meditation. So this is a perfect timing to do this because our mind is being extremely quiet because of the deepened oxygenation too. So, and also because we're being so focused on our breath that suddenly the mind is getting this little break, right? So we're going to take advantage of a little break to continue the quietness of our mind. If we have thoughts, we can just imagine that we're in front of a movie theater and these pictures are passing by all the time. That's what thoughts are. They are continuously going by, never ending, even in your dream, right? So we just not pay attention, not trying to grab, not to try to reject. We just let them go and come back to whatever concentration you choose, which is the easiest is your breath, right? But it can be anything, a candle, anything. So I'm going to do the gong 3 times, and then when we finish with the meditation, I'll do the gong also 3 times.
Take a deep inhalation. And exhale deeply.
So from that sitting position, we're just going to go and lay down onto our back for our final relaxation. So if you need to get a little bit of a blanket, please do so. It really helps because it's staying warm. So we're just going to close our eyes into the corpse pose, relaxing the lower back, wiggling your heels just a little bit so that lower back is just settling down, taking a deep inhalation to the belly and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. So I will start telling you to relax some part of your body. So just every time after I mention a part of your body, try to just let go of any tension in that part. So toes, relax. Ankle, relax. Calf, relax. Knees, relax. Thighs, relax. Hips, relax. Abdomen, relax. Lower back, relax. Heart, relax. Upper back, relax. Shoulders, relax. Arms, relax. Come back to your throat. Relax. Coming to your face, open your mouth just a little bit so your tongue is falling into your mouth cavity. Relax. Feeling your eyes, sinking the eye socket so heavy. Relax. And your brain, just imagine this all that electrical wiring just slowing down, becoming completely quiet. Relax. Now this is your time of deep relaxation. Every time you're taking another breath, you're feeling like you're falling down and more into a deep state of wonderful relaxation. Relax. Wiggling your feet, wiggling your hands. Take a deep inhalation to the belly. Turning to your right side, over to the left side, and just slowly keeping your eyes closed. Slowly we're going to go up and go into that easy pose, sitting position. Eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees, opening your eyes gently, blinking. Namaste. Thank you for being part of my practice this morning.